Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I'm going to be doing a comparison video. I'm comparing the Camille's Naturals Curl Maker and the Uncle Funky's Daughter Curly Magic Curl Stimulator, I think is the whole title. So I'm comparing the two. I did a wash and go, and I put the Camille's Naturals on one side, on this side, and I put the Uncle Funky's on this side. So I just want to do like a head-to-head comparison of the two. So I thought that'd be a really cool and fun idea to do. This is going to be part one of two videos. I'm also going to compare the Mielle Organics and the T-Gen in the next video. So I wanted to do this video, do a head-to-head comparison of these curling gels to see if you really need to buy both of them, if you should just stick with one or the other, or just give you kind of my thoughts on the comparison of the two. So if you are interested in my thoughts and how this all worked out, then please stay tuned. Alright, so I am starting off with freshly washed hair, and I already have my leave-in conditioner in my hair. Put that in my hair while in the shower. So I'm just going to go in and put my oil in to seal in the moisture for the LOC method. Alright, so I'm going to start with the curl maker is going to be on the right side, and the Curly Magic is going to be on the left side. So I'm going to go in with my curl milk for my cream, and I want to do the same curl milk on both sides to keep it pretty consistent so that I can see exactly how just the gel itself performs differently. So that's why I didn't change up the cream that I'm using on both sides. So I'm just going to start at the back. I have my hair section of 4. I'm going to go in and put in the cream, and then I use my dimming brush to make sure that it's evenly distributed and that I work it all in very well. And then I'm going to go on top of that with the curl maker. And then I'm just going to do that all throughout the section. Just go in and try to find the curls as I go. Give it a little scrunch on each section as I go as well. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the last section. And I do like to put a little extra of the gel right at the top on my root, because that area tends to get frizzy, it's puffy, you know, all the time versus the rest of my hair. So I do have extra gel on the root. So I do a quick scrunch, and that is it for this section with the Camille's Curl Maker. So now I'm going to repeat the same thing on the next side of my hair, but we're going to be using the Uncle Funky's Curly Magic Stimulator. So again, we're going to go ahead and put in the curl milk for my cream, get that distributed with the dimming brush, and then go on top of that with the Uncle Funky's Curly Magic Stimulator for the gel. I just make sure that I work that in. I kind of do like a smoothing and raking method whenever I put the gels in for my wash and goes. And then I go in and define a few of them if I need to, or a few pieces of hair if I need to. And both of these have really good slip. They feel really good. They're always easy for me to work through my hair. So I do really like these two. And so now we're on the last section. And then we're going to go in and lay my edges. So I'm going to be using the Curls Blueberry Bliss Curl Control Paste, which I have really been loving this. It never gives me any flaking or buildup generally. So I do like this curl paste. And that's it. Time to let it air dry overnight. These are the results while my hair is wet. And I am talking in the video, but I'm talking over it right now because obviously, like, I couldn't even hear it myself for whatever reason, so that's why. So I did sleep in it with the pineapple. I'm going to be using the Carol's Daughter Hair Milk Refresher as well as my own water spray bottle to refresh. as I take it down the next morning. Then I do another little drop of oil just to make sure that all the gel cast is broken and that it's soft and fluffy. And that's pretty much how I refresh my wash and go every day. I steep the pineapple every night, and I go through this process every morning. Shake it out a little bit. And this is the side with the Camille Rose. And again, this is the side with the Uncle Funky. Alright, so I'm going to kind of work on fluffing this out, like since I had it parted in two and it dried that way, so it's like this big serious part right down the middle, but that'll kind of I'll work that out. So I just want to kind of go over the difference of the two. Right off the bat, when I put on my edge control on yesterday, I had some build up a little bit on this side with the Uncle Funky's Daughter, which I didn't have on this side with the Camille Rose Naturals. That was the first thing that I noticed, but I'm going to put some more on today and see if I still have some build up with that. So the edge control that I used today and yesterday was the Curls by Curls Blueberry Bliss. So looking at it right now, I don't really see any build up immediately, so I'll see if I have some later today, but I don't really see any right now. I did notice that yesterday when it was still kind of drying, I had a little more shrinkage on this side with the curl maker versus with the Uncle Funky's Daughter. I think that this one gave me a little more elongated curls versus the Camille Rose Natural one. As far as the hold, I have pretty much the same hold. I think they both give the same hold, but just kind of looking at it now, I think I definitely see like more like the shrinkage here, if you can tell. Like I think I see a little more shrinkage, a little more I don't want to say definition because I have definition on both sides, but this side definitely looks a little more curly than the Uncle Funky's Daughter, if you can tell. Like I think that this kind of just looks a little more straighter, then this side looks a little more curly. As far as, try to get so you can see, so you can see some really curly, good curls there, definition. And on this side, I think it's just more elongated. I don't think I have less curls, but it's not as tight of a curl as the Camille Rose Naturals makes, as you can see. So yeah, so they feel about the same. Neither side is hard or crunchy. Of course, I had a gel cast on it yesterday when it dried, but after I just refreshed it and scrunched it just now, that's completely gone. Both sides are really soft. Like my hair is really soft right now with the curl definition, as you can see. So I tried to keep everything consistent as far as the products that I use, and only change the styling gel. So I did the same curl milk on both sides. I did the same leave-in conditioner oil. I want to keep everything as consistent as possible, with the exception of the curling gel, just to see which side performs differently. Not necessarily better, but just differently. I will say that when I used the Uncle Funky's before, I had a longer lasting wash and go than the curl maker. So we'll see exactly how this works. Now I have both in my head at the same time. I do have a little bit of frizz just like around this area. I see some frizz. I see a little frizz like around in this area. But my hair, I knew when I took it down just now, it wasn't 100% dry. It was probably like 92%. So it still had just a few damp sections. So when I refreshened it and put some more of the water and the curl refresher in it, that's probably what kind of created the frizz. So I can always go back in and add some more of the styling gel, and that should take care of it. So I think that's pretty much all as far as the comparisons of what I kind of look for: the hold, the feel, how long I think it'll last, the frizz, if there's any buildup, anything like that. I think I covered all of that. So that's pretty much the comparison of the two, and this is what I think. So as far as which one I would prefer, I love them both, honestly. I really do. I just want to do a comparison head to head on the same wash just to see exactly how they perform. But I do love both of them overall. So I do know that I think the Curly Magic, the Uncle Funky's, is a little more affordable than the Camille Rose, and you get more of the products. So that is a good thing as far as looking at the price for the two. They kind of perform about on the same level, honestly. So if you had to pick one or the other, I think you could go with the Uncle Funky's one, because again, like I said, you get a bigger bottle, and I think it's the price is a little cheaper, maybe like a few dollars. So you will get more bang for your buck with that one. But as far as the performance, like I said, it works pretty much the same. So this is going to be like one of two videos. The other video, I am going to compare the Mayel Organics Honey and Ginger Styling Gel and the T-Gen Curl Bomb. I have not used the T-Gen yet. I have used the Mayel. So I thought that would be two good ones to compare as well. So this is going to be like a two-part series, I guess. So this is the first video showing comparing these two, and then I'll compare the other two next week when I wash my hair again. So that is it for you guys. That's all I have. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.